Okay, today we're going to learn about solving systems of linear inequalities. So very similar to solving systems of equations. The only difference now is with inequalities, remember, we're shading above and below the line and figuring out whether it's dashed. So you solve this type of system by identifying the points, the coordinate points, that fit into the overlapping shaded area for the two inequalities. So you can see I've given you kind of an example of what that looks like. We've got one blue line that's dashed that we had to shade above because it was greater than, and then we had this red line that we had to shade below because it was less than or equal to because the line is solid. And so the solution set, or the area where they share coordinate points, would be where the blue and the red are overlapping each other. So you can see right here we only have blue solutions. This is only blue solutions. Right here there's no solutions for either of the lines. Right here it's only red, and then right here you can see we've got both blue and red, so this would be our solution area. So the question says, using these points that are on, and you can see these coordinate points that are on here, sorry, I'm going to delete these lines, I have converted. So for A it's at -2 and 6, and you can see I've put in -2 and 6, so you can see these coordinate points are all right there on the Desmos graph because I've inserted in. So like for example, J is at 2 and -8, and I've put in 2, -8 for line 6, right? So I've put in the coordinate points, and what we're going to do is we're going to graph this system over here to the left, and we're going to see what the solution set is. So I'm going to type in 6x minus y is greater than -2. So you can see that the solution right now includes all those points that are in the green shaded area. So we graph this. So those points would be B, E, C, G, J, and I. And then for the second line, 2x plus y is greater than -6 would be this line right here. And then you can see this point, this particular point right here, what point is that? -2, -2 is on the line, and the line is dashed. So this particular point is not included. F is not included in the solution set for that. So what we're going to do is just identify the points that they're both shaded on. So we can see that the shaded area, I'll pause the screen for a moment. The shaded area, or the solution area, is this point, this point, this point, this point, and this point, because they all fall in the overlapped area. So those would be the solutions that we write down. So we just figure out what those points are. So, whoops. Looks like the first one is, we got B up here is in there, E's in there, C's in there, G's in there, and J is in there. And then I looks like it's pretty close to being in there, but it's on the line for the orange line, and the line is dashed, so I is not included. So if the line was solid right here at -6, 0, -6, then that I would be included, but it's not, so it's not included as a solution. So we have 5 solutions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Example number 2, so you can see the points are the same, and I'm just verifying, I'd verify the points if I was typing them in again, but I know that they're the same. So we got x plus 3y is less than 21. You can see there we've got a dashed line, so the points on that line are not included. And then for the second line, we've got 7x minus 3y is greater than or equal to, so I have to type in the equal sign after 3. And so the solutions here are going to be all the points that fit. So it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solutions. So we've got I is a solution now, J is a solution, G is a solution, C is a solution, and E is a solution. And it does not look like this 2, 4 doesn't look like B is a solution because it's outside of the darkened area.